Good morning, students. Today we have to start from activity 3. Let's read out. Collect samples of 5 different types of fabrics like towel, duster, bedsheet, socks, etc. Write the names of the fabrics, their uses, their sources in the table given below. So it is in tabular form. In the first column you have to write the names of different fabrics you have taken. Then in next column you have to write the sources, whether it is made up from artificial natural fibers or artificially it is created. And in third column you have to write the uses of fabrics. This activity will be done by you. Now let's move to page number 45 on the top, time to answer. These statements are given and you have to find out whether the statement is true or false, and you have to write your answers here. Activity 3 and this exercise will be discussed in next video. Now let's move to cotton fiber. Hope you are looking in your books. Please take care, don't miss any line. Let's start. Cotton is a soft fiber obtained from bolls that grows on a cotton plant. Cotton plant is a shrub that grows best in black soil and warm climate and requires rainfall between 50 centimeter to 80 centimeter. It requires a temperature of about 25 degrees Celsius. So for the good growth of cotton plant, black soil with lot of sunshine, as it's shown in slide, lot of sunshine, and typically tropical climate. Tropical means warm to hot climate with medium rainfall is required. So it was all about the climatic conditions and the kind of soil that is required for the growth of cotton fiber. Now let's move to its cultivation. So our next topic is cultivation of cotton. Let's read. Cotton is grown during the month of March to November. Its seeds are sown in early spring. When the cotton plant grows, it bears fruits called cotton bolls. These bolls are of size of lemon. Once the balls mature, they burst open, exposing the seeds and cotton fiber. Due to the heat of the sun, the fibers turn fluffy. When the crop has to be harvested, the cotton bolls are mostly hand picked. Cotton is grown in abundance in countries like China, Brazil, Egypt, Mexico, Sudan, and India. In India, cotton is cultivated in the states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, and Punjab. So, March to November months are considered best for the growth of cotton plant. As the cotton plants bear these cotton boll fruits, these are the fruits that cotton plant bears, and these are called cotton bolls. When they fully get mature, it bursts open and snow white cotton fibers are exposed. Fine. Some of the countries Mexico, Sudan, India, China, Brazil, all are very popular for the growth and production of cotton. But states in India like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, all they are well popular for the production of cotton. So once the we have collected these balls, then we have to draw them into yarn. But before this, we have to go for some other processes. Now let's move to our next topic, that is cotton fabric from cotton fibers. As I told you, when we have already collected the cotton fibers, we have to make a yarn out of it. We have to convert the yarn into the fabric. For this, it has to undergo with many of the processes, and the first process is ginning. Let's read. This is the process of separating cotton fibers from the seeds manually or by using machines called roller gins. Separating fibers from cotton seeds was traditionally done by combing manually. The fibrous material left after separating the seeds is called lint. So once the cotton balls matures, it bursts open and white snow fibers are exposed. When these balls are collected and drawn into yarn, before this there is a need of removal of seeds. We need to remove the seeds from those cotton balls, and this process can be done either manually or by using the machines called roller gins. And this material which left after ginning process, it is called lint. So hope you have understood the process of ginning. Let's conclude it again. Removal of seeds is called ginning. It is done either manually, by hand, or by using the machines. And after the ginning process, after removing the seeds, where whatever the material we are left with, I'm talking about this material is later on termed as lint. So now let's move to our next process, that is spinning. So what is spinning? Let's read out. Spinning is the process of converting the fiber to yarn. The process involves taking cotton fibers and twisting them together into a long thread called yarn. The yarns are pressed tightly and tied into bales. In olden times, spinning was done on a simple hand operated devices called charkha and takli. Nowadays, spinning is done on a large scale on high speed machines. Then they are pressed tightly and tied up into bales. These bales are then processed into yarns, which are then converted into fabrics. So, once ginning is successfully done, our next step is spinning. So, spinning is basically a process of converting fiber into yarn. You remember this process? You remember this series? So, spinning is the process of making yarns from the fibers. As it is shown in this slide, fibers are converted into yarn, and finally the yarns are twisted. Many of the yarns are twisted to make them into a fabric. So it's all about the spinning process. But traditionally in India, it was done by the hand operated equipments like spindle, hand spindle. It is called hand spindle, and it is also known as takli. And the another hand operated equipment is charkha, and it is well known as spinning wheel also. But in the advancement in the field of technology, new machines to spin the thread are now available. These are the new machines which are involved in the spinning process, because hand spinning is it was not appropriate to meet the demand. So to meet the demand, the spinning machines were used. They are run on they are run by the power, by electricity. So here we are done with the first step of cotton collection and cotton fiber collection and spinning them into a thread. Now we need to make fabric out of yarn.